What you are about to see is an episode of Comedy After Dark. This was a TV show that aired in Connecticut 1992 to 1994 and starred high school friends. There was no high definition then. We shot the show on VHS tape. The old tapes broke down over time, leaving some episodes with poor video quality.
Of his own home, it's the Comedy Hour, starring Mike Burke, with the comedy team.
Welcome to Weekend News. May 31st, 1992. First of all, Mr. President, I would like to know how Barbara Bush was last night.
I think that last night was better than the night before. Today, calmer than yesterday. Need to restore order.
And Mr. President, what are your feelings of the Michael Jackson video, Black or White?
The video was revolting. I felt anger. I felt pain. I thought, how can I explain this to my grandchildren? Look at the video. Those civil rights leaders with whom I met were stunned. And so was I, and so was Barbara, and so were my kids.
Yes, I know. But, lost my eyes. What happened if I lost my eyes, Mr. President?
I will be your eyes.
Oh.
Hi, welcome to Weekend News. I'm John Landolfi, and today we're going to be speaking with a superhero unlike any other one. He recently saved a whole society, in Japan actually it was, with his balls. And we're going to have him get more in depth with that. Let's introduce him, Ansaldo Man. Okay, let's get right into it. What happened with this saving all these people with your balls? What exactly happened?
Well, in Japan, they have a lot of earthquakes. Yes. And one of the earthquakes threatened a whole city of people. And they were falling into the crevice and plunging to the earth. So I did the only thing an honest citizen could do. I used my balls.
Let's show these to the camera. Okay, let's tip this down here. Can you see those balls? Get a zoom in on them.
Those are balls.
My balls. Be careful of those. They're packed with power.
Now, I can just imagine.
Where did they come from?
Yeah, where did those come from?
Aliens.
Aliens.
So they're alien
Yeah,
balls.
they ripped them out of the alien balls. That's exactly right.
Yes.
Alien balls.
I fought 500 aliens for these.
And you only got 3 balls.
No, they each have very
Be careful.
minute balls.
No,
Okay.
you
just
just
mix them
play
all
with
together.
them.
Okay, let's go into your superpowers. What kind of superpowers do you have?
Well, my balls can do I'm smoking. My balls can do just about anything.
Well, what can they do exactly?
My balls can bounce.
And you just lost them. Let's go. Okay. Let's have our crew person Chad come over and bring this ball back to Ansaldo Man.
Thank you, young citizen. Would you like an autograph?
Oh yeah! I'm not worthy!
Can you autograph my hand? Thank you.
And what's this?
That's my secret scepter.
And what does that do, as a matter of fact? Wow, that moved.
Be careful.
Okay,
It's
now
very
what can that do? What can that do?
Well, it's my friend. It advises me in times of need.
Ah,
Oh.
so it talks.
Yes. But
Okay.
it's very shy.
Can you kill somebody with that?
Yes, it bites people.
I heard you killed a woman named Miss Moles.
Yes.
What did you do to her?
Well, I ripped off her breath.
Whoa. And I heard, well, actually, you could use the balls for that. Just throw them on the ground, you can hit them.
Yes, my magic balls.
Yes. And what did she do when you did that?
Well, she was screaming something about a general statement or something.
No, we have a quote. We have a quote that she said, "The thing is this, okay, all right? I'm gonna die."
Yes, that is correct.
Why did you kill her?
Well, I didn't like seeing her wearing triple bras, and they didn't help. So,
You didn't like saggy.
no, I do not like sagging.
Okay, what's your goal in life?
I want to help the world. I want to make this world a better place.
And you want them to get a better understanding of balls, right?
Right. I want the whole world to know what my balls can do.
Wow.
upon them. Feel them.
Let's have some audience members from the news. We usually don't have an audience, but today we do. Let's bring someone out and let's show them these balls. Somebody want to come up?
Look at the balls!
Look at the balls.
Oh my god!
Who wants to see
Oh.
the balls?
Oh! Oh god!
Rest of the ball. Let me see what it is.
The power!
Oh, the power.
Oh
They
god!
can
Wow,
heal
look at that.
and they levitate.
They levitate. Okay, let's
Do they?
Watch.
Well, look.
See, look at it, Bryce.
Look, they go higher.
Oh, thank you.
Have you been healed from feeling my
I have
balls?
been healed.
Mr. Landolfi and Mr. Ansaldo Man.
Okay, caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's your question for Ansaldo Man?
I have a little problem.
And what might that be?
It's kind of personal.
Well,
You can
nobody
tell
knows
me.
who you are, so you can just say it. You're over the phone.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
You can trust me, I'm honest.
He's an honest man.
Here's a problem producing.
Who is this?
Isn't it white?
Oh, this is his wife. And what is his problem? He was kind of shy. He didn't want to say it out loud.
Well, we'll see. I can't grow.
He can't what?
He's impotent.
What is that? Oh, he's impotent. And what is the question? You want to? I can help you with that.
Can you help me, sir?
Okay, can you?
Yes.
Wants to get it off.
My magic balls can help your wife. And you.
And Silverman,
Who are you looking at? The phone call.
Get bigger.
I'm looking at the speaker.
Can
Yes.
you
Okay.
throw one to me right now? If you're really so super
Yes.
hero?
I'll teleport my ball to you.
Does it sound
Big
good? Did
ball.
you get those balls at your house, caller?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
You're laughing, so they must be working.
No, it's just I'm just wondering what is the power is really.
You must
good.
feel the balls.
Okay.
We have another.
Tell him step by step how those will actually
Okay.
work. Because
Hold.
he's a beginner.
Well, you'll need two, so I'll transport the other ball to you.
Please. Ooh.
Have you got the balls, caller?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you have my balls. Give them to your wife.
Here, honey.
Okay, wife. Now feel the
I
balls.
never felt so happy.
Feel my balls. Rub my balls.
Whoa. I don't know if you can see behind me, but people are just in a panic.
Oh my god, the fire!
Back to you, Mike.
Oh.
I'm dreaming of summer, cool breeze and fresh air. When I want that feeling, summer's eve takes me there. Oh shit, run! The water. Cold.
And now, it's Weekend News with your anchor person, John Landolfi. Today, his special guest is the President-elect, Bill Clinton. Now, here's John, your anchor person.
Welcome to Weekend News. I'm John Landolfi. Today, we're going to be... Thank you. Today, we're going to have a great guest on. He's the President-elect, as he's so called, until January when he's inaugurated. So, we're not going to waste any time. Let's just bring him out right now. Bill Clinton. He's having a bad hair day. Here he is, yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry for a moment. Let me just fix my hair.
You look fine, Mr. Clinton.
I lost weight, but now my hair's just falling all over the place.
Yes, I know.
Well, it's nice to see you again, Mr.
Nice
Landolfi.
to see you.
An honor to be on the comedy hour starring you. I guess the guest host today on the
Yes,
show.
guest host for today. So, how do you think of the job you did today?
Well, I'm impressed. I remember the first time I ever was on the comedy hour, a long time ago. It was your seventh show. You guest hosted it, and I want to say that you did a good job then, but you're doing a much better job now. You've come a long way.
Oh, thank you. So, you know, this is our Christmas show.
Yes. I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you and Happy New Year.
How does Bill Clinton spend Christmas, especially this year? I'm sure you have something to celebrate about if you're going to be the president.
Well, one of the things I like to do, especially at Christmas dinner, is carve my daughter Chelsea's face in the mashed potatoes. But I was a hippie when we had her. Yes,
were you on drugs? Maybe the birth defect?
I have one thing to say about that. I didn't inhale.
You didn't inhale.
I didn't inhale.
Okay. So, because, you know, there's been a lot of talk about your cat in the White House, and people are trying to steal it. They might think your daughter's the dog, trying to steal her.
Yes, I know about that, so we're going to have to work on that before we enter the White House, January 21st.
Yeah, we would have voted for
I
you.
voted.
You voted? Who'd you vote for?
Perot.
Oh my God!
That's who I was.
You voted for the little man?
Are you going
I
to get
would've
anything
voted
for
for.
Perot for Christmas? And Bush, while we're at it.
Yes, I'm getting Bush or Bush. Just kidding about that. No. For President Bush, I'll be giving him something new, a job. What he's going to be doing. And I thought, as Ross Perot, I'd give him a job too. And some stilts. So that way he'd be the same height.
Well, I don't think Ross Perot needs a job. He's kind of got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money, but he needs something to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have George Bush go around as a comedian with a puppet. And that puppet will be H. Ross Perot. I guess they didn't want that to happen. That was Ross Perot.
He gets a little upset, you know, he hangs around here. So, go on, as you were saying.
And I think that would be the best plan. And by the way, my plan is to lose 50 more pounds by January 21st.
Yeah, you run a lot, don't you?
I do indeed. Now my hips are so big, they look like 2 bitch whales inside. And they're very big hips. And I feel like, you know, Barbara Bush when she walks. You know, because Barbara Bush has got those big hips, you know.
How are you going to run? Because, you know, you had to adjust from the cold, though there's warm weather in Arkansas, obviously. Now you're going to live in Washington, D.C. I think you're going to adjust to that, because it's going to be cold weather all the time. You're going to have to run in the cold.
But one thing I'll do was make my hair look like George Washington, as you can see. I worked on that. Another plan I'll do to adjust to the cold is every day, every night, it's 5 minutes, go inside a freezer and stay in there. I smell like fish, but minty stuff, roll around in it. Me and Hilary will do it, it'll enter my pores, and then that way I don't smell like fish. And I get adjusted to the cold at the same time.
That's a wonderful plan. I just can't believe that. It's pretty smart.
Thank you.
So,
That's what's going to make me the best president this United States has ever had. By the way, I was only saying all those things about me being Harry Truman. I really not Harry Truman.
so you lied to us.
Yes, I lied to you.
You bastard.
Sorry,
Also, you appeal to the young kids, just the 18-year-olds and so on,
Yes.
20s, the
Because I
majority of the younger population.
well, because of all the teenage girls, I do it to them and do it
Yeah.
with them and have affairs with them. They all get used to me because I'm one hell of a man in bed.
Also, look at you got the style.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't wear that.
Show him your hairdo. This is kind of a punk style
Yeah.
that he has. Turn to the side. Look at.
This is
Let's get a shot of that.
That's my hair. It's long and curly.
Yeah, he has long hair. He just tries to hide it. Why don't you take off the elastic band and show everybody your long hair? This is so that he goes to the rock clubs and picks up on all the women.
This is my real hair. This is what makes me.
Wow.
Yes. I worked this plan out. Look at me. I'm Albert Einstein. I swear to God, I'm Albert Einstein. Your anchor person, John Landolfi.
I'm John Landolfi, and today we have a special interview with a former president, and we're going to bring him out first, Richard Nixon. And there seems to be a problem back there. He's... Welcome.
Welcome there, John Landolfi. First of all, before I sit down, I want to say I got crap on my feet.
There are no budget situations.
I'm not a crook. I'll say it again, I'm not a crook. I'm a little lower than you, aren't I, John?
Yes.
Vote for me. I'm not a crook.
What happened to your fingers? Are they permanently stuck like that?
Why, yes they are. They grew this way. It wasn't my fault. They just grew this way. I tried to have them cut off. It didn't work.
And I also heard you went to Richard Simmons to see if you can get those flabby cheeks taken away.
Why, yes I did. I went to Richard Simmons' dealer mill to get rid of these cheeks. It didn't work.
Why
Talk
is
about
that?
a crook. Richard Simmons is a crook. It just made me fatter.
That's incredible. What kind of tie is that?
Leather tie.
The leather tie.
Once again, I'll say it. I'm not a crook, but I have money.
So what have you been doing lately, Mr. Nixon?
Well, I like to play football.
Football?
I'm on the New York Giants. I'm not a liar either. I love to play football in the New York Giants.
Aren't you a
And
little
I
old
love
for
to
that?
host a show called The Comedy Hour.
Aren't you a little old to play football?
I'm only 17. Yeah, 17 years old.
And you say you've never lied?
I do not lie. That explains why my nose isn't big.
I noticed that. Did you have surgery on your nose and no job?
Why, yes, I did. I couldn't find a plastic nose that was big enough in the attic with all the props from the show, so I had to use my own nose.
That's amazing.
I'm not a crook. I'll say it again.
So, who are you voting for in the elections this year?
Well, it's a toughie. Ross Perot, that short little man.
And why?
He's short. I would vote for Bush. But Bush gave me a phone call and said, I'm a crook.
So why are you voting for Perot?
Because he has money, and I can use it. I need money. I've been out of a job for all these years. So what I'll do is I'll depend upon that check he'll give all Americans. That check he said he'd pay for the deficit.
That's amazing.
By the way, I don't know why you're sitting at that desk. Or is it Mr. Burke the host?
Mr. Burke had to go away, and besides, I'm the
You're
host
a
of Weekend
crook.
News. I'm not a crook.
Then why am I short? Why do I have to look over the desk to see?
Because you're so old, you have to scrunch down like that, and your cheeks are weighing you down.
Very much true. You know, I saw Ronald Reagan on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He said his thing was wrapped around his back. So is mine.
Is that
It's
true?
all folded up in my shoulders. That's why I'm so stiff. I'm not really hatchback or... I play football? Who said that?
You said it at the beginning.
I did not
I
say
think
that.
you're a crook.
I'm not a crook. I swear it. I am not a crook.
I heard you can sing just as good as Sinead O'Connor.
I can sing better.
Well, let's hear you.
Nothing compares to you.
Go ahead.
I'm too sexy for my back. Too sexy for my back. Too sexy by a sack.
By a sack.
Yes, my sack.
Can you explain?
Two things in it, that's for sure. And it hangs to the floor. And it itches a lot.
Wow, you're a great guest to have on. You're very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes.
Why, I'm your #1 fan. I am your #1 fan.
Poke me in the eyes. That's it. You're never coming on the show again. You're done. No wonder why you went broke. What happened with Watergate? I wasn't around.
I don't want to talk about it.
We have our special guest for the day here, George Bush, and here he is right here. Welcome, Mr.
Hello there, Mr. Landolfi. Now, I heard you're now head anchor person and writer of the good old thing here.
Yes, I am.
So Weekend News is your thing here.
Mine.
That thing, your thing every week, every day.
Mike gave it to me. He's a nice guy.
Well, that's not what I saw earlier. Boy, he went nuts over there. Someone just dropped their balls.
Somebody just dropped
Hit the floor, splattered all over.
dropped
Hello,
their...
Mr. Degley. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Now, I thought I'd come on here for a moment because I was in the studio for the debates, and
Yes. What do you think of the debates? Come on, no fooling around.
there's a condom up here. Now,
What do
well,
you think of the debates, Mr.?
Actually, it was kind of interesting. You know, me and Clinton don't get along too well on stage,
Yes,
but
I noticed that. You
Yes.
seem to be in an argument almost 75%
well,
of the time.
he's kind of jealous I screwed his wife.
Did you? That's incredible.
I was down there in that country over there, Switzerland, I think it was, and I screwed his wife. But
Jeez.
now that's another story.
Was she a good leg?
Best I ever had.
That's...
Boy, did she lay him there.
Better than Barbara?
Well, Barbara's big. You see, on big people, when you go down, it kind of squishes. There's a lot of squeezing going.
If you weren't running,
Yeah.
and you had the choice to vote for Perot or Clinton, who would you vote for honestly in your own opinion?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I'd vote for Perot. Because he's short, sweet, and got big ears. And
Pale. And I'm
Well,
surprised because, you know, you've been here a lot of times, and half those times you've vomited all over our stage. Are you gonna vomit this evening?
well, I hope not. I'm a little sick from those debates. Now, Ross Perot did made some good points, and there was many. For some reason, the mic sounds different. I don't understand.
It's a little echoey. We got cheap studio. Everyone left, so the studio's empty, and we've got a bit of an echo going on here.
Well, let's say goodbye to those guys. Nice to have you here, gentlemen.
See you later.
Can I shake your hand, Mr. Bush?
Well, that'd be an honor. Okay. Thank you very much. And
Oh, boy, calm down. Because I don't want you to get overexcited. Because when you get overexcited, that's when you start to vomit.
yes.
And we don't want that to happen. So you vote for Perot.
Yes. Matt Perot's a short little monkey guy.
Why wouldn't you vote for Clinton, though? Do you think he's do you think he's qualified enough to be president? Oh boy! Don't do that. Not all of the set. We don't have plastic down.
All right, I'll calm down.
Breathe. Yeah.
I think I just
Yeah. So, what do you think of Saddam Hussein? You've been hearing about
Well,
the news. He's coming up again. What do you
this
think about
thing
him?
here. And one of the things I want to say about Saddam is that he's sick. He's real sick. He's a bastard.
Close your mouth.
Mr. President, you did it again. You never fail. You never fail to vomit all over our studio. You're disgusting. I think I'm going to vote for Perot now so that when I have the president on, he won't throw up. He'll just fly around with his ears. What did you eat today, Mr.
I had some cottage cheese and Jell-O at the same time. Barbara, goodbye, John.
Goodbye. It's nice having you here again. I don't know if I'll have you here again.
Barbara, where's the drugs? Where's the drugs, Barbara?
Oh, I'm like right in it.
It's Weekend News with everybody's favorite anchorman, Mike Burke, and field reporter, John Landolfi.
Hi, welcome to Weekend News. We have great weekend news for you today. We have exclusive interviews today. This is going to be wonderful. I don't want to tell who's going to be out first, but first we have an update. This is about our story about the Brady Bunch incest situation. Remember a few weeks back we told you that Florence Henderson, the mother, was found out that she was having sexual relations with the man who played Greg Brady, her son, on the show. And there was a big feud about this, and we quote Florence Henderson. She called up the Comedy Hour, and she said, and I quote, "It's no big deal about Greg because he was hung like a pimple." Hung like a pimple. That's incredible. Okay, I don't want to waste any time. I want to give our first guest all the time we can. He's the President of the United States right now. It might not be for long, but we're going to talk to him. Let's talk to George Bush. Hey. Wake up, Mr. Bush. Come on, he's president. Come on, it's time for you to come out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No,
Over here.
Thank you.
I think you've been hanging around with Dan Quayle too much.
Well, that's true. Now, hello there, Mr. Dagley. It's a great pleasure.
You remember me?
Yes, a great pleasure to see you again. I remember there at the Coliseum or whatever it was. There, you were there interviewing Republican convention at the Astrodome, I think it was. Right there, Houston. Life. Good. Hello there, Mr. Landolfi.
Hi, Mr. President.
Now, the host of Weekend News here.
Yes, and the last time you were here, I believe you puked up everywhere.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Oh boy. God. Right now, we've prepared the Weekend News set because we've lined plastic all over the floor.
I've noticed that there's blue plastic all over the floor, just crowding around with green snot all over it. I don't know what it is. Don't know. Wouldn't be prudent not to mention that.
See, we had Roseanne Arnold here.
Ah.
She got a...
I remember hearing about that. Last week I saw it, a matter of fact. Mike Burke sent me a copy of the show. There, all over the desk, I saw puke all over it. Or was it food? What was it?
It was some sort of food, and I don't know, it was really disgusting. She's a slob when she eats.
Well,
Proved it.
Well, that is true. When she sung the national anthem over there, down there, in here, up there, sideways, it was horrible. Not again. See, it's kind of made Barb look like one of those Quaker Oaks guys.
Yep.
Well, she does, actually.
So how is Barbara and the family?
Well, she's doing good. She was better than Marilyn. That big slut thing over there, doing it.
How is sex with Barbara? Is she good in bed, or?
Well, she was great last night. Better than the night before, but stabilizing today. Now
Stabilizing? What's that mean?
Would be. Well, actually, it is proven, but read my lips. Well, you gotta read the lips of my little thing there. It's saying meow meow.
Meow meow.
Well,
Are you a tiger in bed? Is that what you're stating?
well, Lawrence, what do you think? My tiger in bed?
I don't know. I've never been in bed with you, Mr. Bush.
I would hope not.
I'm a tiger in bed. I roar, ow, meow. There you go. As a matter of fact, I hear Barbara out there now calling me. Barbara, be quiet.
Wow. She has some bark.
Well, her bark's bigger than her tail.
So, what's about this affair that you supposedly had with... Plastic isn't enough. Do we have to get gas masks? Nobody light a match in the studio. We'll all die.
Well, that's true. That's very much... I heard, well, there's a little cough back there. I think a piece of just ate up a rodent. Well, Barbara, please, hold on and wait. Barbara!